Austin Show's favorite sponsor is R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He always points you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, go on down to Orange. There's great food today from Papa C's food truck, Papa C's barbecue.
Yeah. I had a little brisket, Mac. That was good.
I just ate straight brisket today. We went down, didn't we, Annie?
Yeah, you went about a half pound.
Yeah, we went straight brisket today.
It was good.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus on that building or something like that.
Probably so. Our longtime friends, the Rusty Nail, has started a new breakfast menu, and I hear the biscuits and gravy are killer.
Yeah, so if you get a chance to get out there, 7 to 11, Monday through Friday, they're now serving breakfast, and as always, hammer time 4 through 7 o'clock. Get out there.
So Mopigs is just north of Weston Central in the old Game Exchange building.
And there's really, you can find a little bit of everything, from collectibles to Pokemon cards to action figures to video games. They have a lot of cool stuff in there, and you can also get art by Stephanie Nash. Make sure you check out Mopigs and everything else. PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. So go check out the Jukebox.
Boom. Whiskey Nuts. Is this live?
This show's starting off great.
So Whiskey Nuts is how we're starting the show.
Play the theme song then.
It didn't. The browser didn't connect. So.
Oh, try it again.
Are we waiting? Or are we just
It
starting?
pumps me
Oh, well,
up.
then, all right. Well, let's get. Let's just start.
If you can do it.
But if we're gonna wait, let's just go.
Yeah, fuck it, you're right.
So here we are, 225, Deflecting Ghosts. One of our favorites stepping in. I really appreciate you guys coming in today. We'll get to everything you guys got going on real quick. Hideout shows coming up. We got a couple this weekend.
Yeah.
So Friday and Saturday
Great
night, make sure you step into those shows. And whoever the fuck is putting that the Aaron and Austin show is doing hate speech on Facebook, can you please quit that bullshit? We ain't got time for that shit.
Have you ever met us?
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake.
It's not
Come
real.
on, I go out of
It's not
we
real.
go out of our way every week to do a ton for this city.
We talk a lot of shit, but it's never about anybody.
And no, I mean, other than karaoke and cover bands, I feel like everybody's doing fine. So,
And even then,
even then,
I judge karaoke every year,
and even then we don't give them harsh.
and I play in cover bands.
Even then we don't go harsh with it. So whoever's reporting as his hate speech, please quit that bullshit. Find something better to do. August 18th is a really special show coming up. We're gonna have an official release from Sir Charles in the collective. They're gonna be in that day, and they're gonna preview a first time only single from their new album coming up. So stay tuned for that.
Debut on that single here.
So stay tuned for that. Then we got you want to talk a little bit about this, and I want to get these guys, let them introduce themselves, but we got the music census thing that you wanted to bring up a little bit.
Are you guys aware of that?
Yeah.
The music census thing?
Seen that around on Facebook a little bit.
What do you think of this?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know much about it either. I was kind of waiting to
I
unpack it tonight.
So this has happened. So I remember a couple years back, Laura Kelly put out this fact-finding team, about like the Kansas music ecosystem is how it was phrased, right? And I think that maybe that led to what this is, like the local census that we have going on. And so please check it out. I want to say it's ictmusic.com. You can go to and fill out this survey. If you are a creative or a musician or a venue or a
definitely,
I don't know, a booking agent, an entertainment lawyer, whatever part you have to play, whatever part you have to play in this, make your voice be heard. I don't know what this is going to be yet. I have my suspicions, but I'm a very skeptical person.
Yeah,
But I filled it out because really anything that we can do to help our scene, I'm behind it.
Me
Okay,
too.
I'm behind it. I do get a little bit leery when
outside consultants are brought in.
well when outside people
Hey, let's
come
do
in,
local shit with outside consultants.
when outside people come in and they don't understand that we have like 5 or 6 entities in town that have been grassroots for 10 years. Okay, I mean, I'm talking about Humble Greatness, Nest Records, our own initiative here at the Hideout,
Sloco Studios. Come on.
our own initiative here at the Hideout. You know, we have NLR Records. So Scott, I mean, we have tons of stuff happening that has been developing underground for a very long time. So if you're going to come in over the top of this with state-funded money, but you're not going to tune in,
Yeah.
I got issues with a little bit of that.
So should we fill out
And
the census
so-
or not?
So fill out the census, make
Okay.
your voice
Be
be
heard.
heard.
There you go.
Okay,
Let's do it.
because if you don't, then you're already giving these guys permission to steamroll you. Really,
Fair enough.
is how I feel about
I
it.
like that view.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So play a part, let your voice be heard a little bit to where they catch your input. If they don't do it at that point, man, you tried.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I feel like
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
we'll do it.
I feel like you give input when you can, and you try to be all inclusive with everything that's
Guys,
going on in the scene.
we need help here. We are a very cool scene. I'm not going to discount what we have already without these people. We have a very cool scene right now. We're all pretty integral. We're all pretty tight knit.
Mhm.
That's why I take objection to people coming in trying to just steamroll what's already existing. I would love them to incorporate.
And include us
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
Yeah.
Find
Yeah.
out, man. Find out. You know,
I mean, we've
Yeah.
sat through. Me and Aaron have got to sit through 2 of the most amazing events that maybe the city's put on, and you know, maybe not count Wichita when you talk about Sonic Sunflower Festival because it is outside the town, but that and the Battle of the Bands that just came on. Me and Aaron got to be an integral part of both of those things, and it really showcased the amazing talent that we have in this town. And like Aaron always said, we don't have much infrastructure above, you know, being a $10 band, and what do you do after that? So here in town. So I mean, whatever gets us moving forward in that right direction is always great. But I mean, I think I trust you guys to do what you want to do.
so what,
Well, I mean, the music scene here is good. It's a good, authentic scene, you know, but it's
Authentic.
cut off
Mhm.
from. It seems, you know, separated from it. Nobody knows it's here.
We need to get
You
it
know,
on the
like,
map.
We're
So, I mean,
flyovers.
it'd be good to get on the map, but don't come in and try to change.
So-
you know what we're doing.
it always seems like it exists in its own vacuum. You know, Wichita bands typically play Wichita every weekend somewhere
Mhm.
else. You
Yeah.
know, like they just try to play here, and I don't know. I think that's hard. I've always found better success being more regional.
Mhm.
Well, I feel like
You
you
know?
got to do the tour around Wichita for a
Spread
year
out.
at least,
I
and then you go regional, right? Is
Well,
that not how it
with-
works?
I would like you to maybe.
I feel like you got to play Kirby's 10 times.
I love
Yeah,
Kirby's.
yeah.
Kirby's
Shout out to
great.
Kirby's. We love
Kirby's
you.
is
Yeah.
great every time.
Well,
I feel like you got to
And
get like,
Kirby's just launched.
or
how
5
many
in at
people?
Kirby's or 5 in at Barleycorns
Yep.
before you get to
Barleycorns
Yeah.
is another one.
But yeah,
Mhm.
take over your local scene, be well known there, but like go out and do some stuff because what Wichita accepts as its vacuum is different than what Lawrence takes in, or,
Well, you'd be
or
surprised
maybe
what-
Manhattan, Omaha.
You'd
You
be
know?
surprised what a band like Deflecting Ghosts, who's awesome as shit, will get if you just make a fucking phone call out of town.
Yeah, it's
They'll
true.
book you.
Yeah.
They really will. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I book for this show. Aaron books for the Hideout, and so does Jeff Kelly. Like booking shows ain't fucking easy. It's tough to have people show up on time and do what they say they're going to do. So if you're willing to reach out, you'd be surprised. A lot of the bands that are really doing a lot of great shit around here were in both of these events that I just mentioned. You'd be surprised. You guys are all regional acts. You really are.
They really
If I
are.
may,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your
Speaking
show.
of-
with the,
Speaking
you know,
of-
with Battle of the Bands, we played that, and that's when all my stuff came about. And I was ready to give up after that. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know my heart problems at the time, you know. And that night,
You probably didn't.
I had a heart attack, and like I was sure that I just
You had
kind
a
of
heart attack that night.
that
Yeah.
night after Battle
No
of the
way,
Bands.
no
Like
way.
when I got home, my feet were bruised and swollen because the blood wasn't reaching my head. That's why I forgot how to tune my guitar, forgot how to play the song. I'd been on my feet all day and was just, you know, by the time we got up there, it was bad. And so
Can I tell you one thing to get out of your head for 1 second before you go on? I want to hear the rest of this. you guys were not as bad as you thought, and you were still top. You finished top 10 in that.
Well,
So keep going. So keep going.
So my thought was, first I was like, I'm done. I just made an ass of myself, and
You did.
which once I found out what the seriousness of my problem was and what was going on, I was like, well, maybe I didn't. I'll continue to do music, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna branch out, and if I screw things up in Wichita, then whatever. But I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'm gonna keep looking for bigger and better things, which leads me to our announcement. And
Here it is,
All
guys.
right, all right.
We got
You know,
an announcement here. Drum roll, please.
It's crazy. August, 11th or the 13th, I'm going to have heart surgery.
Wow.
August 7th, we're going to be heading out to South Dakota to play Sturgis on August 8th.
Come on now.
And I mean, I don't
Are you going
know.
to give up a little guitaring for this? Are you going to be okay for this?
I'm gonna do it. You can't pass up
Fuck yeah,
Sturgis.
you're gonna do it.
You
Fuck
know
yeah,
what I
you're gonna
mean?
do it.
Bike week.
I mean,
Hey, once in a
I don't
lifetime.
have all the details.
You guys don't
yet,
know.
and-
Luke is a fucking soldier. This is one strong son bitch right
So-
here, guys.
So I know a bit about Sturgis. Are you guys doing the campground stage? Then?
I'm not. I haven't gotten
It's
all
on
the
Main
information
Street.
back, and
Okay,
it hasn't.
okay,
It haven't
cool, way
like
cool.
gotten. I mean, we got the confirmation that we are booked that day, and I mean, but until we
Way
get
cool.
the announcement, I don't want to say too
Yeah,
much
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
for
You
sure.
know what I
for sure.
mean?
Details
But-
incoming.
but-
Yeah,
They're-
yeah, but
they're-
I know Megadeth is headlining that day, and there's a lot of people at Sturgis.
It's opening
So,
weekend.
I
For
mean,
Sturgis
it's-
Bike Week.
There you go. There you go.
We're excited.
So that is a great opportunity for Deflecting,
Yeah.
guys. And you
And-
guys deserve it.
And we have another, national act that I'm not going to announce yet, but that's in September and in Oklahoma. So we haven't booked
yeah.
anything here. In this.
So you got a nice opening for a national act coming in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Coming to
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Potentially.
Yeah.
It's
no, that is
no.
confirmed.
Oh,
It's confirmed,
okay.
but
Just
it
haven't,
hasn't
like,
been announced. So I
Oh,
don't,
okay,
want
okay,
to,
okay.
I don't want to say
You
too much.
can't be
So-
the one to announce.
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah, I got
So-
you. I got you.
So I mean, we started branching out and looking at bigger opportunities, and I mean,
What was your first step on that? What was your kind of explain to bands that are in that position? What was your idea on
I
that one?
just looked for places that were opportunities and different booking agencies, and I called them. We had meetings with a few different ones, and that are. I mean, we had talked to M7 agency and stuff like that.
Did you have an EPK ready for them?
Yeah. We've had APK.
Guys,
It must
remember-
be, guys.
Guys, you got to have that ready.
You have to have that. Yeah.
Step
I mean,
one.
it's that if you want to look
Step
professional
one.
when you're trying to get shows, I mean, it's a must have.
Must.
And,
A
you
must.
This is
know,
how we get these
Also,
opportunities. guys.
promote your shows.
Yeah, and promote your music, dude. Campaign your song, your releases. Like we just reached 200,000 streams on Spotify, and
Bam.
but that was a lot of work.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
you had
it
to
wasn't-
pimp it
it-
hard.
it doesn't come easy.
None of this
Yeah.
comes
There's
easy.
60,000 songs that are uploaded on Spotify every single day,
Yeah,
and you're gonna
easy.
get lost. Doesn't matter how talented you are, if you don't do the work, nobody's gonna hear it.
So what was
Right.
your best way to help promote your songs on Spotify?
Well, at first, I worked with Submit Hub and Groover and different places like that.
Are there
and
little
I-
pay to play things? a
Yeah,
little bit?
yeah. You buy so much submissions and you can submit it. It's not much, but I
It helps
established.
push your shit.
Yeah, and I established relationships with these curators, and so now I can I've got an email list of hundreds of curators that have accepted our music, so I can just send it out, and I mean you've got to be on playlists.
You're a fucking
Nobody's-
smart
playlist.
You have
It
to-
took
yeah.
me a long time to figure out how to do it and to hit the algorithm, which
I mean, you live and you learn because I mean, being a content creator, which is kind of what artists are now these days, they kind of force you into,
yeah, that's the hardest part.
I
for me.
mean, it is. But dude, as the hardest part for you, you're killing it. So I mean, there's a lot.
She's killing the content.
Well, hey,
Great job.
who cares how you guys do it? Your band's doing great today.
We're a team. Yeah.
It takes always a team to make anything work because somebody's going to see
Especially
something
the
that you're not
dream.
seeing and say something that you're not saying and make the post say this or this post say
And-
that.
And there is
Yeah.
a law of averages in
Yeah.
in this game. The more you put yourself out there, the 1 in 10 kind of law of averages. Like if I put myself out there 20 times, I may have 2 connections.
Yeah.
So if I double up here and I got 100 out there, I got 10 connections.
All right, so
Yeah.
Out of those 10, one of them come through. Now you understand the scope of how
Yeah.
hard this is to work.
Yeah.
You
all right,
know?
so
And the second you let up, then it all just kind
You
of
can't let up. You
Yeah.
can't
gotta
let
be
up.
consistent.
yeah, you got
And that's the tough
consistency.
part.
Yeah.
Consistency is huge. So hit me up with a little bit. We have not our for you guys. You feel like not your best performance at the Battle of the Bands, and then we go right into your medical problems.
I killed it, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought you guys
I thought
did.
you
Yeah,
did
she-
too.
they did great.
All
I think
all
you
of
did
you
too.
guys did great.
Yeah.
I could see that you were a little in your head on the because we were judges of it. You're a little in your head on it, but I'm telling you, you don't realize that you still fucking killed it. buddy.
Well, I'm not surprised because my guitar was tuned to like B, B, G. I mean, it was like I
So-
screwed. I mean, like I didn't even know what I was doing.
So on our end, man, we had to score it the way we saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we had to score it the way we saw it. But y'all didn't come in on our last score.
Well,
You know
that-
what I mean? You
Yeah.
guys,
Well,
wasn't,
yeah.
it wasn't that way.
And
But, and I was telling him, I'm like, something's wrong, man.
well, we
it
could
was-
tell
That's
that
why,
you.
that's why I come
Well,
out to
yeah,
you at the
yeah.
end of it, and I was
No.
like,
Well, we
That-
could tell
that
you
meant
weren't
a lot to me. I
we couldn't tell you
appreciate
that you
that.
weren't feeling good. Something
Yeah,
was
something
not
was
At
right.
off.
that point,
Yeah.
he had 3 weeks until he would have dropped dead, is what
And
his
I didn't even
cardiologist
know.
told us.
Yeah.
And even after the
So-
show, he's talking like this is going to kill any future show opportunities we have.
No,
on the
it
show. I said,
won't.
no,
It
no,
won't.
one
It
off
won't,
performance that
actually.
wasn't
Well-
even that bad.
Well,
It's
I
not
tried
gonna
to
be
I tried to come talk to you guys instantly because you didn't realize that even though it wasn't your favorite set, you still are one goddamn great band and did
Thank
it
you.
better
I
than you
appreciate-
thought.
Appreciate
But
that.
we
Did
were-
a lot better than you thought. But I knew that you
we
were.
were prepared for
But
that.
I knew
Yeah.
that.
We were
But I knew
prepared,
that you afterwards were not happy.
Yeah.
You were not happy, not feeling great. I could just something was
Yeah.
off. We could feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you got diagnosed. So what happened? So what?
So-
where we go with this?
Well, I ended up I have a blood disorder, polycythemia, so I produce way too much blood and it's way too thick. So
You gonna give it away for money?
Well, no,
I was trying to give it away for free.
Yeah, I was trying to give it away for free. That's the only reason I'm still alive today because
Really?
I was trying to donate blood, which is the only treatment for it, and they
So you literally
that's
just have to
crazy.
expel
And he's
blood.
typo
Yeah,
negative,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it
So
would be a
like
good thing.
my
Oh my God,
like,
yeah.
my
Literal
blood
blessing.
pressure was
Yeah.
always like 170 over 115. My heart rate
So a fucking problem.
resting heart rate was like 105, so they wouldn't let me donate.
Bad.
So the
That
kept
makes
pounding
sense.
the doctor. My mom called the doctor. She was all over me, and
Hey,
you
don't
know-
be mad at it. She saved your life.
yeah.
bro.
So I went. And he prescribed me medication to slow my heart rate and let me donate blood. Well, that's when I got real tired, and that's when Battle of the Bands happened. And so I was going back to the doctor right after Battle of the Bands, and like my arms started going numb. I started just feeling really weird. I
That's
was
scary.
scared. My chest was so much pressure. And a friend called me, and I woke up as I was driving off the road. And so then I swerved back on the road, and
So you passed out while you were driving.
yeah, and he, I just talked to him until I made it to the doctor.
So a fucking angel called you and saved your fucking life, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rocky.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes your best friends know, man, that you need to
Yeah.
call.
And so he scheduled me for an echocardiogram then, and when I went to the doctor for that, they, I knew something was wrong right away because she was, friendly and started taking the pictures, and then it was silence. She kept getting up, walking out of the room, and I was like, something's wrong.
You're like, oh shit, they're not telling me.
But she didn't say anything, she can't. And so like I went back to work for the rest of the day, and I loaded up like 1,000 pounds of salt, which I was kind of doing some random stuff because I'm an electrician, but I was helping with other things. And so at 2:00 when I was about to get off, I noticed I had 5 missed calls from the clinic. I was like, well, that can't be good.
Yeah.
So
They try to get a hold of you, bro.
Yeah.
so I called him back, and the nurse didn't really want to say anything at first, and then finally was like, what is going on? Do I need to come right now? And she's
Tell
like,
me.
we need you
Just
to come.
fucking tell me,
You need
please.
to come. She said,
Yeah.
your heart is failing and it doesn't have much longer. You need to get up here.
Holy shit.
And so we can go over these results. And then within minutes.
That's got to be a scary fucking
Yeah,
drive to
with-
the doctor's
Within
office.
minutes, I had a confirmation of an appointment with a cardiologist that I hadn't even made. They made it for me for the next morning.
Because they're worried about you.
Yeah, so I called
For
her,
good
told her I was
reason.
like, I'm heading to Sterling. I'm just going straight there. And so she met me at the doctor, and I was texting Jeremy the whole
Going to
time.
Sterling,
This-
Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to college there. That's a great place to get
Wow.
medical attention.
Well, that's where my doctor is, and I was texting him about band practice. The whole
He's still
time.
trying to practice during all this. I'm like, I'm heading that way to
Yeah.
Hutch.
Well,
He's like, well,
he's a
call it
fucking,
off.
he's a
you know?
fucking tank, man.
Yeah.
I love. That's why he's gonna beat this shit.
Tenacious.
Yeah, he
that's-
was mad
We have
about
different
practice,
priorities,
being
you
late
know.
for practice
Yeah.
and not being able to.
So now, what are you thinking?
So I get there, and the doctor's telling me, my ejection fraction is like 15%. My heart's not gonna last much longer. We're gonna, give you these samples to start right away, and we're gonna send you to the hospital in Lyons to get further testing to make sure that
they didn't need to
that,
admit him.
yeah, they didn't even admit me that
Do they
night.
put you on a transplant list instantly? Or?
Nine.
No.
Yeah.
They've held off on that actually. My BNP level.
So if I skipped anything, don't let me skip. But
No.
Rena
So-
got something to say.
So the
here.
ejection fraction, for anybody that's, I didn't know this either.
yes, schools.
His heart is pumping out 15% of your body's blood volume, and normally you pump out 60 to
It's
70,
just-
50
yeah,
to 70% of
is
your
like-
body's total blood volume.
So we're at like 25%
his is at
capacity.
15%
my-
of the blood.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so my heart, and and I'm not pulling in as much blood as what the doctor said, and so when I went to the cardiologist, he said my function was at 10%, my ejection fraction is at 15%. He said, that well, at first he walked in and was like, "Wow, you're really young." He's like, "You have an
First of all, how old are you?
40."
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And so
That way we're close.
Yeah,
40
yeah.
years old.
So he said you have an extremely weak heart. He said, you've got probably 3 to 4 weeks before it just gives out.
Oh,
He said,
3 to 4 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
This was like
Jeez.
5-6 weeks ago. So he said,
That's when you like grab his heart out of his chest.
yeah,
Give me this
which-
motherfucker.
Which we're taking donations. We're going to send out a blood test kit for everybody that donates, and then we're going to have a secret dinner with me in the woods somewhere.
And now you wake up. You wake up in a bathtub.
Charlie Bar Shakti Day.
Or you wouldn't wake up. 'cause,
Oh, you hitting
yeah.
us with the fucking Indiana Jones?
Got it. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Shit. You ain't sneaking no shit past me.
He told me that, and that was just like I was just kind of floored, I mean, like
How do you
Yeah,
accept
dude.
that? I mean, how do you accept that?
At any minute, like my heart could stop. He said it could stop.
But
any
fucking
second.
him, he'll live forever too, though. Luke. Fuck
yeah,
him.
yeah. Oh, I know. And he started me on medicine that day, and he was like, "Well, I need you to wear the defibrillator vest," which
Yeah.
What does that do?
Yeah,
this
so-
if my heart stops, it restarts.
Shocks
It's,
you.
Show
the
'em the
paddles. The paddles that
It hits- yeah, it hits you
so
with
it's
the-
got electrodes
yeah.
all
Wow.
around, and it sends like 3,000 volts to your heart.
Nice.
So-
have you had to deal with that yet?
No,
That's good.
It tried to shock me
Yeah.
on Saturday. Like I got real dizzy, and like it detects arrhythmias, and so like my heart must have been doing some weird stuff, and I didn't realize what was going on because I got real lightheaded and dizzy, and it was right at the very end, right before it was about
That
to
thing
shock
hit.
me, and I realized it. So like I was able to shut it off.
You could grab her real
Wow.
quick right
Yeah,
before
because
it shocks you.
technically my heart's supposed to be stop if it shocks me. Like so, I won't be awake if it shocks
Yeah.
me. And I'll just drop, and that'll be it. I don't know.
Then you'll be
That's
back.
what I care. That's
Then
how
you'll
I
be
really
back.
felt.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll be back.
Yeah,
After
then
that.
I'll be back. So I got my own little paramedic with me,
So,
That's wild,
so what is the what are we doing going forward to help you get better percentages? And
there's my heart's bad. It's weak. There wasn't symptoms. Like some people have, certain types of heart failure and they can treat something. Mine's just weak. It's stiff. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So like a lot of medication. I'm on a bunch, and each time I go see him, he ups the doses. So where my heart, won't work as hard. If he upped them all at once, he said it'd kill me. But so he's got to slowly increase my meds and just time.
so if meds don't work after time, eventually transplant.
Yeah, if I have any more fluid retention, like I did at Battle of Bands, or any more heart attacks, then I'll immediately be put on the transplant list.
Can I ask you one thing you probably don't want to hear? Did
What's
he give
that?
you any warnings about playing music and stuff?
He said I could play. He said, to take it easy, and if I get too overworked, then make
You
sure
guys
I
played a
sit
hell
down.
of a hot set at.
And we played a show the
That
day
was-
after
that
that
part.
too.
That
A
was
little
that was a little bit tough.
You guys
but-
were before the rain. You played in the 95 fucking degree weather.
And
Well, it
and you're
rained
not
right
jumping
then,
off.
and the
Yeah,
rainbow
yeah.
was beautiful, and then
Yeah.
the weather was
Then it was like
beautiful.
then it was like 70 after that. But you guys
Ice
played
after
it.
that.
You guys played
In the heat of
in
it.
the swamp ass.
Yeah.
It was sticky.
Yeah, it was that was kind of rough, but like I don't feel like I'm doing too much. I get worked when I do cardiac rehab 3 times a week, and
In the
which I mean
hospital.
I'm walking on a treadmill. It's not like that much work, but it wears me out.
And they're testing your limits and your.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it's
I'm not
really
supposed
monitored.
to do any exercise away from it. I can't work. She has to drive me everywhere because my heart could stop at any time. So like I'm limited on everything. But when he told me all that, then the nurses kept coming in and giving me samples and telling me all these instructions. Like I had to walk all across the clinic. I parked on the wrong side. You see families sitting there like talking and laughing, and people just, it was really eye opening for me. It was like I just was shocked. I just didn't know what to even think. I sat in my car for probably 3 hours staring, just like,
Bro,
the hell?
I can understand that. I can understand that.
yeah. I mean,
And that's a lot to take on.
it was tough.
Someone to tell you your fucking heart doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's a shit sandwich. It's not easy to eat.
But I sat there for a while and I was pissed off and I was numb and I was sad. And then I was just like, you know what? fuck this. I said, I'm gonna do what they want me to do. I'm gonna follow the health rules. I'm gonna quit working. I'm gonna, whatever they want.
Well, you're already in a good shape.
I'm
You're already in
not-
good shape. You're
Yeah.
already good. You mean it's not like you're big fat fucking guys. I mean you're.
That's the thing.
No.
All of his other blood work, like a month before this, his kidneys and liver, his doctor said were functioning of
Yeah.
that of a teenager.
Yeah,
So even better
great.
than normal.
It
So-
seems it seems like you're in the best case scenario to attack this
Yeah.
hard
Just, and a bit
Right,
unlucky.
right.
And a bit
Yeah.
unlucky.
Just
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you, I,
just the way that is, right?
which another,
Right.
I said, like I'm gonna keep doing music. I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah.
I'm not canceling any shows,
But
but I'll do everything else they want me to do. And they said I could play.
I was
Yeah.
there.
But-
the doctor did say,
but how
Because I
but,
asked.
but how
he
does
wants
that
to play.
change?
He
Okay?
wants to
Yeah.
fucking play,
Look,
man.
look. How does that change? Okay, I'm a bass player. I play music.
mhm.
I know what touring around and playing some shows
"Oh, I
is.
know you do."
Now I party a little bit here and there, allegedly.
What?
And,
Not on
so,
that show.
but like if I'm going in here, oh, you got pictures.
You gotta have-
See,
Yeah,
see,
I
yeah,
met
I
a guy
got-
with this autograph of yours today.
Jesus Christ! There we
What
go.
is that? Is that Terry Quiet Man?
Yeah, that's a Terry Quaid. Man.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's got
But
it
like-
up on his wall.
But here we go. We're out playing shows, and what you're telling me, you guys got some pretty big shows coming up.
Yeah,
Now, how
Before-
does that affect your show day? When I come into show day, there's my thing, okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm sure you got your thing, but that maybe had to change, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I have a drink before shows. The only time I drink is before shows.
And before
I'll-
podcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Allegedly.
allegedly.
And I have one drink. I partied a lot. When I was younger. Before,
Yeah,
when I was.
Here we go.
We went through it. There's if you guys ever want to check out the great story behind them, you always go back and check out that other podcast that they did.
And
Oh,
I'm
the
writing a
memoir.
book. I'm writing a book.
That's what I've heard.
It's called
Yeah.
Deflecting Ghosts, Best of Me, and it's
I'm proud of you for
life
that.
of my story.
I'm
And-
proud of you for that. That's not easy to
that
do.
was the toughest thing I think I've done. I mean, going back through all the tragedies that I've lived through and everything
All the
I've done.
trauma
and really
Yeah.
putting it on
Yeah.
paper is a
Yeah.
different story.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
different than saying it. I mean, it really
Saying it,
like
calling it out.
it really shines back in your face when you really look at all the shit you've been
Oh
through.
yeah, especially when you realize that hey, you could die in any second, and then you're trying to bring up all this stuff that you went through
What
in your
happens
life,
then?
and it's like like I sat in bed for a few days, like just writing constantly, and right after this, I mean, it was just like that was
Well, did it
That
put
was
some pressure on you to get your thoughts out there because they put a timetable on it?
yeah. I mean, and I have a good story to tell. I have it's,
do.
it's a
That's
good story of
amazing.
survival and
Well, look, you're a
trauma,
good fucking
tragedy,
you're a good
and-
fucking dude, buddy.
and
That relates.
I want my music. Whole purpose of it is I want it to help somebody get through the day, like music did with me, and so that's why the book is the same thing. Like if I can help somebody with the shit I'm doing and the story that I have to tell, then that's what I'm going to do.
That's admirable, brother. I love it. I love that part about you, and I love. Well, so has there any thought been to expanding to a 4-piece to give you a little bit of break?
Yeah,
Because
and
I mean, you give your all on the fucking stage. All three of you do. You guys
yeah,
are.
Jeremy's been
You guys have.
amazing.
You guys have been a
God.
band
We
that
love
related to this
Jeremy.
town
He's the
instantly.
best.
The whole fucking community loves Deflecting Ghosts. You guys are the shit. But anything that can take a little pressure off you, have you thought about it?
Yeah, and we've tossed some ideas around. We have Will Catley that I'm trying to it's complicated. He doesn't have transportation, and
Was that the guitar player that joined you at
Yes.
Sonic
Yeah,
Sunflower?
yeah.
That was
yes,
Will.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
Will.
okay.
Yeah.
Will and I wrote Unknowing and Christening together. So
Okay,
like one of
beautiful.
our biggest songs. I mean,
So
like,
already kind of part of the family. isn't it?
Yeah,
Wi-
yeah.
Already
Will
kind of
and-
there.
was in the first band I was ever in with my brother before he died, and like Will and I played off and on throughout the years, and we write really well together, and our styles really work well. It's just that he's here and we live in Hutch, and he has no transportation, so he's a great guitar player
I
and
mean,
a great guy. I just need him to.
you add one
you
more
know,
band member, it's one more thing. I get it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
not easy.
Which if he could be at practices, and get to it, then he'll be a part of it whenever he has that time.
He's coming.
When he
Come
can
on,
get it.
Will.
He's
Yeah.
coming.
Let's
I
go.
want it.
Good.
I need somebody to come in and learn all the songs.
It'd be
and
great.
play.
I'd love to see someone take
Yeah.
a little bit of pressure off. you.
Yeah,
It would be
and that's-
cool
We've
to-
been talking about that.
It'd be cool to hear you focus on vocals 100%.
Well,
Yes.
and your writing,
Let-
your writing's
Yeah.
beautiful, dude. Everybody, I mean,
Let
that's
some
why
of the
you've joined
stage
in.
tax come
The
up.
songs you guys write, the way you guys play, with the emotion that you guys play with, has really struck a chord in this town. I hope you guys realize that.
No, I appreciate
It really has. If you haven't seen, I'm telling you, it is. It's a real
Really,
fucking thing.
Man.
You guys came in hot, quick, and really have struck a chord with this town. I can tell by every time we have you on or talk about you. It's a big spike in our things. You guys are really got more of a vein than you realize.
I mean,
So anything that
True.
anything that we can do to take a little bit of pressure off you, so you can keep playing and feel great.
Yeah.
exactly what I
because-
told
Great,
him.
'cause
I'll load the whole truck.
Yeah,
and
fuck it. We
unload,
can get a good. We
whatever
can find a
gotta do.
guitar player for you,
Yeah.
brother.
Because I have to hold back on my guitar playing and my vocals. Like if I could write the way I wanted to write, I could do so much more than I do. And with the singing too, like I can sing a lot different if I can prepare myself for it. If I can position the way I need to, then I could do a lot more if I didn't have to play and sing, which I'll always play guitar. I love guitar. And
So let's say that
course.
Deflecting Goes is tentatively looking for a guitar player. Tentatively, you got to fit into this, man. We ain't
That's
we ain't trying to fuck this band up because they're the shit. So if you can fit in and give Luke a little bit of reprieve, or what's his name gets a car, maybe do a GoFundMe for him and get the car.
Yeah, because he's awesome.
We'll get him
and
a
he's-
Prius.
He's got heart.
Yeah.
So
Which, I mean, it's tough. I mean, we have such good dynamics with us three. Like Jeremy has been just.
when
awesome.
I think it makes it easy. I see a lot of
He-
3-piece bands a lot happier
He's
than
like the
other
most,
bands.
he's the
Three-piece.
most
It works.
loyal
I mean,
and
we're
dedicated
solid as a
drummer, and he's
three-piece,
amazing.
so.
I mean,
I'd go to
Gosh.
2-piece if I could.
I'm lucky to be in this band. Lucky that I found these guys. Shout out to Tony Lee. He's the one that actually put me on.
We're all with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm just fortunate to be in this band.
Well, you fit the band great.
And the
I mean,
feeling's
there's a real-
mutual with us. Like Luke and I talk all the time. Like, man, Jeremy's awesome. He's
Bands are
Like you said,
incredible.
like
lucky.
as soon as
less
you walk,
people, it's easier to get
He's so
together.
good.
It is.
You know, and
I
like
mean,
he's still
And we know he's
practicing
gonna
twice
show
a
up.
week, and like if we're feeling okay, Luke. You want? And he's always answer's always been yes. Let's go. Let's practice.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're Luke. Just make sure he's not saying he's okay when he's
We do.
not.
I mean,
I know
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
know him,
Yeah.
but this is a guy
I
who's
do.
very determined,
He
very
is.
passionate.
yeah,
very
yeah,
driven.
there's over there.
Oh, yeah.
I know his mind don't stop, and he's always working hard on this shit.
Don't
But you gotta
drive
let-
past your ability, man.
And,
We're
and
after longevity.
take
We
breaks,
want you
dude.
around a little bit.
we
So,
want you in
yeah.
this. We want you in the scene forever. I'll cut off half my heart. If you need some of it. I've probably got a
I
big
mean,
ass heart.
And I have been, and I've been in the emergency room a lot more than I've posted because I didn't want people taking me off shows or what.
Or like babying
So, like,
you.
so,
they didn't want
yeah, so,
nobody
like,
babying you.
yeah.
So like
get it.
I haven't posted updates on all of the times I've been in the hospital. Like I've got a whole stack of hospital bracelets that she wants to put on my guitar strap because I mean I've been there a lot. It's
So
but-
we part of that led perfectly into a benefit show that we got coming up.
Yeah.
yes, which
Yeah.
So this is a big deal. I know it's tough to accept.
yeah,
stuff.
I like
Yeah.
playing the benefits, and we've played a lot of them. It's hard to be on the receiving
We'd
end,
rather
which I
help
wanted to give
people.
a flyer.
Please do.
Of course.
You
of
know.
course,
I know,
yeah.
like
Yes,
Benno is
They always
and
feared we were-
Julius from
Yeah.
Pay It Forward.
We
We got a lot of good bands coming there.
So we-
Ninja Face,
guys-
Sin Scar, Mike
guys,
Benno.
nobody's
Birds.
medical bills are free, and apparently this is the way it works in America. We're gonna have to just fund them for ourselves. So let's make sure the community shows up for this. When is this coming up? I see all this shit. What is
July
the date?
25th, which is the 25th anniversary of my brother and three of my best friends' death. Which is July 24th, I guess is when that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So which was the last day that I spent with them.
So Friday, July
kind of
24th,
ironic.
and we're at
Barley Corns.
Corns. And
Barley
give us all
Corns,
the artists that are coming to that. You guys,
Oh, we
Spit 'em all
got
out.
Ninja Face, Cult the Kid, Sin Scar. We got Antidote, For the Birds, Triple Gemini. We got Hippie K. I mean,
up and down,
everybody.
up and
Benno
down,
on
Mike
there, Benno
Benno.
on there.
up and down on that one.
DJ Legan.
Yeah.
Nice. And what time does this show kick off?
I think it's starting at
It's gonna start a little
8.
early with all these motherfuckers on there.
Yeah.
Doors open at 7. Music
There we
at
go.
8.
There we go.
And that's at Barley
They're
Corns.
raffling off a half a hog
There's 2 guns. I think
Have
that they're
hogs,
raffling
some
or a
guns,
off.
wireless
yeah.
hole
Which-
punch. As
It
Mike
just
Benno
it means
says.
a lot to me. I mean,
Yeah.
like I
Oh,
have not,
wireless
can't
hole.
thank them all enough for
So-
doing this for me because this thing is $3,000 a month.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
as much as you guys put out for the community, that the community comes up for you.
Look,
On
that is that's what I'm trying to say. To kind of bring it back to what we are talking about with this Wichita Music
Yes.
Census, these outside entities
Yeah.
coming in to try to tell us how we need to develop. Man, we are developed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
embrace what we're doing and move us forward. these are a lot of names that I see
all
the
helping
time.
people
Oh, yeah, we've
and
played
doing
supportive
something out
motherfuckers
there
for
and
every cause you
talented
have.
like crazy.
And protect these
Yeah.
people that have spent 10 years building outermost.
Exactly.
These are the
Don't make
guys.
it into
These are the
Wayne's World
guys,
when then
man.
they're in the basement. and
is
they
there
take
a-
These are the guys.
studio, you know?
Is there a way to donate if we can't make the show?
We
Can
have a
let's set up a
GoFundMe. There's a
GoFundMe,
Which we-
GoFundMe
there is
you
a GoFundMe.
Where can we
Which-
find that on the Deflecting
on
on
Ghost?
the Deflecting Ghost page.
which that was the
Yeah.
hardest thing.
Pin that
I
bitch to the
hate
top.
asking for
I will.
anything. But then we also there is another
In
benefit that
August-
Unchained and
Yeah, August
some other
1st,
people are-
Unchained is putting
I'm
on
not
a
sure who else is
benefit at
playing, but
Strokies.
they're playing at Strokies.
Oh, out there in
Amazing.
Hutch.
Yeah, in Hutch,
Yeah.
where Luke
I-
and I live.
I went out there to that place
We're
once.
playing the
Strokies is so much
25th.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys put a hip bar in your little town.
It's awesome. Yeah, we
Yeah.
finally did. Yeah,
I
Strokies is
followed
the spot.
Time and Space out there one night.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's a great place.
It's actually
We
a pretty
played
cool
there
joint. I met
once.
the guy that owned the joint too as well.
Yeah,
It's a cool
we met
place.
Yeah,
Strokies.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
It's a
like
cool
Jeremy
place.
said,
Yeah,
we played.
Played there once before, but we're playing the day after the benefit on the
Yeah.
25th of July
Yeah.
out there again. So
You guys will back up a show on a show on. You got to stop doing that to yourself.
Well, it's like I
Put
told
your-
them.
You should just put a couple days in between each show.
we didn't even look for any shows. Actually, like we took
Well,
off
we're
that
not
time
playing
for the.
this one.
You're not playing
yeah,
this
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
right? You know, but we.
but
took
shit, it's gonna
off
take you as much
the
effort
winter,
being there.
and we never. I never looked for a show though. I mean, I looked, you know, but everything came to us like,
Yeah.
and then
Well, that's
Yeah,
all that
it's
pre-work
crazy.
you put in. It's all that pre-work.
Yeah.
So like I just like we gotta stop.
If you guys
Looking, I'm like-
haven't seen, we posted it a couple times this week, and we'll make sure we post it and link to it. They have their whole shows all coming up that are all the way through September. I
Mhm.
think you have
Yeah,
on.
September.
So make sure that you guys check out everything. I mean, they're going to be here, there, and everywhere. So don't fucking miss. You guys are you guys playing Heat Fest at Kirby's this year?
no, we're not on
No.
that one.
No, that's
one?
that's us.
Which one?
Heat Fest.
Heat Fest.
Heat
at
Fest.
Yeah,
Kirby.
Sounds
don't
cool,
do it.
though.
It's too hot.
yeah.
Our next
It's in
show
the
is
name. you know.
Our next
Yeah.
show is July 16th at the Pit ICT, and this place looks so,
So
it looks
cool.
cool. Yeah.
I love
cool.
that you guys
Yeah,
booked a
We were
joint
just
there.
talking about this.
yeah,
We sent an email to the Pit today,
yeah.
and they're just recently starting to do live music on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I heard.
Yeah, it's
And
Thursday
so-
we're playing.
So we reached out to them. We're like, yeah, you guys kind of do the same shit. You're starting to do bands. Hit us up. So hopefully there is a Pit podcast coming up soon. We'll see.
That would be
Then
cool.
probably September, I'll probably publish that book and release that once I get all these. You know, I've got a few stories throughout this summer, and then I'll probably release that.
Do you have an editor or publisher?
My dad is actually he was a pastor growing up. He's a PhD, you know, doctor, and he grades dissertations for PhD students in
Okay,
theology. So
Seems
I-
qualified.
He's got
yeah.
a
So,
camera.
so
Ish.
and he knows a little bit of my
Is he going
story
to be
too, so-
objective?
Shout out to Curtis
no,
Fitzgerald.
he's very professional, and you know he's probably reading a lot of it for the first time, but you know he's
awesome.
I gave it to him to edit it up to this point so far. And then,
Oh, very cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
Dude, you
so-
got a story that resonates with everybody in a community that you don't know. I mean, really, I don't think you realize every time you guys are on, or anytime we talk to you guys, it is a reverbing of love for you guys. It really is. So keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I think it's a great idea that you're printing a story about it and making it known, because that's what you've gone through is a lot of shit.
It is. It is. I hate reading, and I read the entire thing in one night, and I
Yeah.
knew
Same.
most of it, but
Yeah.
I
Well, you
mean,
know his voice too, so that helps.
Yeah.
A ton, and we know Luke's voice. It's great, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Luke sent it to me, and I'm going on vacation tomorrow,
Nice.
and I will maybe have some downtime to check this out. I can't wait to check it out. I wish I could do it before our show so we could talk about it a little
Yeah.
bit. But,
yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah.
I sent it to you as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I can't wait to check it out.
I have a friend who's 95.
it's. I mean, it's
and
a
5 minutes
publishable,
in,
like,
she
story,
said,
bro.
"That's me. I can relate to
There you
that."
go.
And I'm
Yeah.
thinking,
And I think it's
wow.
cool. Like I see comments under things you post pretty often about like, hey, you don't know me, but what you just spoke about or wrote about, it helped me get through this or whatever, you know.
You-
So
that's-
that's
I-
already done.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I think this is crucial to your guys' success, actually. The vulnerability that you guys just come right out with. You know, I think that's huge.
Well, we got to.
Okay.
We got to.
This is a hard time in the world right now, man. This is a hard
Oh.
time for everybody.
"Oh yeah,
Mental health it's a big
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
Okay.
right.
And just I mean, just health in general, guys. I mean, we're in a hard spot.
Everybody's fighting a battle.
Well,
Everybody's fighting a
Everybody
battle, man.
is.
So
We
like
just-
to have an actual genuine account of like your memoirs of you going through this, it helps, man. It validates, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially for men. I mean, there ain't a lot of recourse for men going through shit, and everybody's just. I mean, we come from the.
Well, we live in
Especially in our
Kansas,
area.
man.
We-
Yeah.
I come-
It's not amazing.
we
you
come
know?
we
Yeah.
come from the generation of fuck you, deal with it.
Pull yourself
Yeah.
up by your bootstraps.
I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
and it's nobody gives a shit if your heart ain't working or it's like, come on, man, like this is real deal shit. But we saw from the first episode that you guys' fan base has nothing but love for you, like you wouldn't believe.
And we have nothing but love for them.
Guys, I tell you what, as far as most bands have come on, especially you guys coming on, the reciprocation that we got from your fans and your people and your thing was bigger than most.
I agree.
Wow.
I agree.
It really is.
That's awesome.
So I hope it helps validate what you guys are doing and how hard you're working,
Thank you.
because you guys are doing something special. You really are.
And I think
It's really
being
cool.
that honest and vulnerable is
That's
something
all
that
we
we
know how
all
to
need
do.
sometimes.
Well, you're a relatable, good fucking band too, and you're talented. So let's all the relatable shit aside, you guys are a fucking talented band
Thank
that
you.
everybody likes.
Thank you.
So I mean, you wouldn't be getting shows if you.
That's
if
why
it wasn't
people
true.
want to relate. You know, that's why we want to be there.
That's why we gotta
Oh,
get
we
you a fucking
appreciate it.
heart. Sounds like we gotta sounds like we gotta jump on some asshole and get a heart for you. Is what we're gonna do. We'll do
Better be
this.
typo negative blood. So
Shit. We
So
gotta.
that's a rare
Metal
bird
one.
right
Yeah,
there. That's
yeah.
a rare bird.
yeah, it is.
And you guys are so what's going on? All this stuff. What's going on musically with the band right now? So where are we at with singles? Where are we at with releases? So let's hit you with that.
Well, we have recorded. We're almost done recording one of our new songs, "Narcissist," which and
It'll be our first with Jeremy.
yeah, first one with
It's
Jeremy.
exciting.
Bless
There you
us
go.
with
Nice.
his
So you're feeling
production.
great about that too.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
We're-
to have-
yeah.
He's also, he's creating all the intros for all our songs with the, the synthesizers and stuff. For
the drum
for our
pad, and,
shows.
like
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fun to
yeah.
do. I've
He has
enjoyed
added
doing that.
so much to the dynamic of
So
our
you guys
band.
on
It's
tracks
insane.
then? Or?
Not yet. That's in the future. We want to
The
get
future
the
part.
in ears and click track and everything. But right now, they're just kind of intros I've made on,
But I do we are going to record Best of Me soon. I think we might go with Bullet Ride Productions. So we're gonna
Dustin
go-
Ritter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He's got some
great.
good work.
Shout out.
Great,
And
great,
so-
great sound.
I want him to create some synth, some
you guys-
background
you guys are
tracks
right
for
in the
that,
pocket there.
for that
Yeah.
whole song for the
He does
recording.
good work.
I don't want him just doing it for live stuff. I mean, he's great at that. I mean, he's great at all types of music. I mean,
Yeah.
and different instruments. I mean, he's not just a drummer, And so I want to have his input on the entire songs, and
So when you
fill
do,
that empty
I have a
space.
question. So when you do a little bit extra when it comes to in the studio, how do you then portray that live when you don't?
that we're working towards the
It's
end
gonna be the
of
That's
March.
right.
long
That's
term
what
goal.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Get everything on and click track
That's
and
what
then
you're
synced up
talking
with a
about.
few
Yeah,
background stuff, but everything has to be lined up. And we're new to that. We got to
So-
learn that.
So this is what's new to me: is a drummer from the band saying, "Let's do that."
Oh, I'm excited.
Usually it's the artist going, "Let's put everything on a click track. We can do
Well,
so much more."
and
But you being a drummer, it always pisses off the drummer when we suggest that.
it'll help me with the
Yeah. You know.
tempos. There's a few
Yeah,
songs I
yeah.
feel like I waver,
I-
and like it'll just I know
For
it,
you to
know.
suggest that, that's amazing. That's
Jeremy's great. I mean,
That's
like he's good at what he does, and he's a good musician all around. And
Good.
so, like
Well, it sounds like it's a
if
nice.
he's
Excited for him to
suggesting
do
a
that.
click track, he's
Sounds like it was a
obviously
nice marry
able to
for
do
you
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There it
It's
is.
good.
I mean,
So
Work
fuck
well
yes,
together.
fuck yes, buddy. You got it. That's
Well,
what
I
we
like-
want.
I like
you
to
have
see
no
what-
idea how grateful we are to have him.
when
It's
you
been-
guys when a band
Likewise,
finds
likewise.
who they need, that's great to me. When you guys,
chemistry, man.
We
That's
found
it.
our
Yeah.
forever
It's
drummer.
wild, like,
with
oh.
Jeremy Burnett.
Yeah.
He's-
That's what I want. I want a
My
forever
forever
home.
family.
And I've been with this
And-
band for less than a year, and like we're getting these opportunities. We're playing shows consistently. We're writing. It's my style of music. I love playing, and it's just great. I'm
Yeah.
so fortunate. So
And
Well,
Kyrie's very supportive, which is
yeah,
makes a
Kyrie's
huge difference.
Hello.
been great. She's
Jeremy's hottie girlfriend over here.
all
Yeah, and she's a nurse. In case my heart's not
Yeah,
perfect.
so-
Oh my God! It all worked out
It
perfectly.
did,
yeah, it's meant
It's
to
in
be.
the
you're
bag.
legally you're legally.
I know first aid CPR, but she's more obligated than I am.
Yeah. She gets to come in with the IV drip.
Yep.
Make it
Yeah.
happen.
Actually,
Yeah.
all the band spouses, the band girlfriends, wives, everyone that comes and sits for 2 hours before a show and helps unload and do that stuff, like it is very much appreciated, and all the support we get from our better halves.
I was going to start a band wives support group.
I've thought about the same.
Like, I think it could be crucial. You know,
It could-
I'm-
yeah.
Seriously.
yeah, it could be really cool.
I feel like one of the band wives should start that support group
Yeah, you could.
because they'd just be mad at the way you did it anyway.
Yeah. You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right.
We
He
don't.
is a bass player.
I'm not talking
allowed.
crazy
I'm not
here.
allowed.
I mean, I'm
not
just
allowed.
saying.
Yeah, I'm not allowed.
Same.
So where are we at? We can find music online right now.
Spotify,
Yeah,
Apple
Spotify, any of your
Music.
streaming sites.
Yeah. But we're waiting on new stuff with you. That's so.
Well,
when can we see
The new,
that on
no, no,
Spotify?
the new stuff, we're getting bass and vocals for Narcissus right now, and then we're gonna hit the studio hopefully beginning of July, right? And I think
Let's
is
pull it right.
to do the best of me, that new song that I wrote after all my hard stuff,
Like,
and hopefully Out of the Grave, which is another new one that we've started playing in shows. So
Hopefully, we'll have 3 new
Yeah.
songs in the near future.
Nice.
Yeah,
So you
we're
guys are,
waiting-
that's an
we're
that's an
waiting
EP.
on me,
That's all I
actually.
hear.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I can't do any of it, and so like we've had Narcissus. He's had Narcissus done for a long time, and
Can we say
I just,
something? Don't push it.
I've just had a hard
Please.
time getting
Well-
up there and trying to sing and just sit down to do it. I'm
But you've
tired.
also been doing a shit ton while you're
Yeah.
not. I mean, you've been
Yeah,
writing.
that's
You've been
true.
writing songs. You've been doing
Yeah.
a lot of.
Right.
You don't
while,
stop.
while you're
Guys, like,
supposed
yeah.
to relax,
You know,
and
yeah.
chill
You don't
out a
fucking
little bit.
stop.
wrote a whole 100.
There's not a bit of relax on this guy's face. Like he can't stop.
Ever.
He can't stop.
So as soon as I get my shit together, we'll get Narcissus out there and then start recording the next ones. And
We have an audience question.
Oh, go for it.
Have CDs for sale.
We do have CDs for sale
Where
Where
can we
can you
buy
get 'em?
them?
from us.
Yeah,
They're 15
at
bucks
shows.
a piece.
Hey,
Come-
let's say
come to
one thing. Fuck the website. Come hit up the band members.
Yeah,
They'll
the
they'll
Pit
sell
There
you.
you go.
ICT, July 16th.
Cash in
Wichita,
hand, baby.
Kansas,
That's what we
Barley
want.
Corns,
July
16th.
16th.
Yep, July 16th.
July 18th, Barley Corns. We got one. That's that.
July 18th.
Yeah.
They will sell you a
Well,
CD
Love
on
Like
a
War.
random
Love Like
Wednesday.
War and
They'll sell you a
Sorta.
CD on a random Wednesday. Hit 'em up.
Actually, we sold a couple to our friend in Hutch, Glenn Beeler, who's
Who
the
had
one
the
who had
picture.
your picture of the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yep,
Buy him a
15
drink, they'll
bucks.
sign it.
They are signed,
we
actually.
actually,
There we go.
we actually autographed them.
Yeah.
So we had
Buy him a
people
drink
ask them,
anyway.
so. But yeah, we do have CDs and some new shirts.
Yeah, we made a new
She
T-shirt
made a new
design.
for
Nice.
Death is Calling.
That's
I'm-
calling the rainbow.
What I need, and I'll give you $1 for. I'll give $5. We need stickers.
we have
Yeah,
stickers.
we got
There
some
you go.
stickers
There you
too.
go.
Yeah, we
Got
just got
stickers.
those. So
Yeah, I need some.
we're trying to build
Alright.
I
that
need
stuff
some.
up.
I need some deflecting ghost stickers
All
in
right.
my life
I'll see if I got some in the
for
truck.
sure.
I
Yeah,
want
stickers.
the
Hats.
AI that you made today. on the
Oh, I
shirt.
told them we're
The
going to
deflecting
print that out.
ghost.
Put it, yeah,
Not
we
today,
got to
Ghost.
print that out. Put
Not
it on our
today.
wall.
Well, I
Yeah.
could not get the third. I edited that 3 times, and I could not get the third person to be on the drums. No matter what I said.
That's okay.
No matter what I
He
said
likes
to
being in the shadows.
I'm fine.
I was
I'm
like,
fine. Not
I was
picturing
like,
this.
make sure that the bassist is a goth girl, and I'm yelling at ChatGPT at this point. But anyway,
Chat GPT
I was
will
like, yes, that
sandbag
was
you
awesome.
to make you.
well, they
buy
want
the
me to buy.
premium.
They want me to buy.
Oh,
They want to
yeah.
make you buy the premium, so they'll sandbag you for
Yeah.
a little bit. Right?
Yeah.
That's
But I
what
just-
I think it was doing.
But
there.
I just think
I
they're
loved
funny,
it.
especially with the great story about like that the band's name was trying to keep that bullshit out of your life,
Yeah.
which I thought was a beautiful name.
not
for
today,
them.
Ghost.
Not today.
I loved it. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, you guys are always a show favorite. Yeah, everybody needs a little snap in this bad boy.
I like to keep it real.
And like I said, you guys are doing great things. So don't pull back a fucking minute. Don't be. Are you good?
Yeah, I can take one little.
All right, I'll go easy on you.
Yeah,
See,
that's good. Yeah.
see, a nice little sap. But like I said, if you need help on stage, don't be too big, man. Because we all want to watch you play for the next 10 years, but nobody wants to watch you pass out on stage. And
Well, it would be a way to go though.
Whereas, don't do that.
Well, yeah.
Don't
We
do that
made-
to
we
us.
made it
Hey,
just-
we love you too much,
Look,
brother.
No, I'm not.
We love you too much
There-
for that.
There's a thing right now to where we're invested into you as fans. You know, we're worried about you. We want to
And you guys are going places.
we want to see how this goes. You know,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you guys could call just about anybody and get a fucking show.
Yeah.
You really would.
I think that vulnerability lends itself to being very popular.
Mhm.
Just,
And backed by
just
talent.
straight up, yeah.
That helps.
Backed by talent. We'll go watch you guys play, and I think it's amazing.
You guys fucking crushed the Sunflower Festival.
Thank you.
I mean, you guys did
We had
great.
so
fun.
much
Fun
fun.
show.
You
It
guys
was
were
so
and
much
amazing.
fun.
The weather just like went perfect.
What a
the
weird
storm,
day.
It was beautiful.
It was
went
it was
northwest and south and, like,
it was
kinda missed us.
Flytopia and hot
Those-
as balls.
Yeah.
The rain came in and the rainbow came in. All the
Yeah.
flies disappeared and it was 75 degrees.
Yeah.
It turned out to be nice.
Apparently, rainbows kill flies.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I didn't know. I
and,
didn't
and,
know.
and you
We
guys
saw a
were
rainbow on our way.
and you
over.
guys were a
See,
part and you guys
It
were
was
a part
double
of
rainbow. Which is
like
So
amazing.
cool.
the blitz of amazing talent on that second day. You guys are really like. I mean, did Sir Charles play before you guys or after you guys?
Right after it.
Right after.
Yeah.
He was
Atria played before
It was
us.
before
didn't
a trip.
he?
Are they good?
And then-
Atria is
they're
great.
So good.
The
I
second-
think for the
They're
birds
so
and
good.
I'm in no way here to bash the first day. The second day at Sonic Sunflower Festival was,
It was
epic.
stacked up.
Epic
It was
day.
stacked up.
From Keel and them
Yeah.
to you guys to Atria to Neon Run to For the Birds to everybody. It was one day to remember, and
Oh,
with
for
with
sure.
a 94-degree day sprinkled in with a
So
double
humid.
rainbow
It was so
that
humid.
changed everything. So it was. I mean, you guys had the worst. You were the last worst of it. And I could tell you were really.
I was.
I was
But
kinda
that
worried
show
about
felt
him,
good
but
though.
it
I mean,
did.
Well,
once I got the guitar playing, because we had no guitar for the first couple songs, but
Yeah.
Bryce.
but
Wow.
they did a killer job on the music.
We got torpedoed on the sound a little bit, and
It all worked
That's
out.
how
I'll be
it
quiet
happens.
about that.
But I think the rest of the show went really well. And,
Well, you guys kicked
we-
it like
we
a
had
motherfucker,
fun.
like always. Hope you're there again next year.
We
Oh, well,
plan
yeah,
on
we'll
it.
be there.
Tone. I mean, he
Yeah,
just
thanks out
every
Outermost.
year
Thanks
outdoes himself.
Yeah,
It just
he's
grows, and I love
he's
it.
really building a thing.
Well,
He
and
works
he
so hard.
set his heels in for the long haul. Me and Aaron
I agree.
always said, for the first 2 or 3 years of the festival, you're gonna eat shit.
we were talking
Yeah.
this year about how to bring the people that are there year round. People live there.
The puddle
yeah,
people.
yeah,
At the puddle.
Pete's Puddle.
How
They
do we integrate them?
Yeah.
How do we integrate?
We just got to thumb
So-
a few country artists. That's what
A
they
couple
do.
Yeah.
country artists.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna try that
I
next
mean,
year.
we're in the middle.
We'll
I
try to
think
bring a couple.
Madeline Selby or Shelby.
Selby. I love
Yeah,
her so
Oh.
much.
she's
It's
great.
like warm pancakes.
She killed it on the second
by
stage.
fireplace on a Sunday morning, listening to her sing.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
love
she's
it.
awesome.
I don't like country, but that was the whole experience. I saw her at
Those are-
Barleycorns.
yeah,
She's
that's-
awesome.
I am
That's
pretty
fun
gay,
stuff.
but I will cuddle up with Madeline.
There
Selby.
you go.
I'm just
Yeah.
telling you straight
Well,
out,
she's
like,
awesome.
She
I
is.
love her so
But
much.
yeah, I do want to say
Beautiful.
thanks to Tone because
Yeah,
he's
Tone.
been
Off.
promoting us
Yeah.
like crazy for.
Tone's a
ever.
great guy.
Tone is
he's-
awesome.
You guys got the end of this. Say whatever the hell you want. You got anything you want to promote? You got anything you want to say?
Push it out there. Push it
Uh,
Just make sure you don't leave here feeling like you didn't say what you wanted to say.
Come to the pit, ICT, July
Let's go.
16th.
Listen to our
Barleycorns.
music on.
Brand new, really cool venue.
Yeah, download and
Oh,
follow,
so cool.
please.
Yeah.
Follow
Yeah,
the Facebook
Spotify,
pages and all that
Apple
stuff.
Music.
And let's support the pit. I feel like that's a cool place. To
Yeah,
try.
that looks
Oh,
awesome.
looks
We're
so
We should-
really
we should
excited
try it.
about
We should
that.
They
try.
put a
Yeah.
lot of thought into the whole
I agree.
layout
I
and
agree.
experience. Check it out.
And make sure you download anything they got going on as far as Spotify or whatever you listen to music on. Find Deflecting Ghosts and like and follow all of their stuff on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, whatever there is. So that goes a long way, guys. And if you do the same for the Aaron and Austin show, please stop fucking saying we're doing hate speech, you dickheads. We ain't got time for that shit. Good Lord.
If you want to hear hate speech, call me directly.
Yeah, I got some.
I got something. For
Yeah,
you.
let's talk shit in real life and let's see how it works
That's
out for you.
ridiculous.
Let's talk shit in real life and see how it goes for you. But anyway, a shout out to all of our great sponsors. R&J's, we had Duck Club today, and they hooked us up big time out there at the Sunflower Festival. So
Thank you guys so
Thanks-
much for showing
thanks
up.
for having
Thank
us.
you for
Yeah, it's
having
always
us.
a good time.
Guys,
man.
So much.
Everything-
Deflecting Ghosts.
everything
Not today,
Deflecting
Ghosts. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Not today. Not today.